Power forward position. Here's Bryant. Huskies with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those. Tell you what, it's not easy being tagged the top high school prospect, as Prez was early on for his class. But you have to give him credit for taking the honor in stride and keeping his feet on the ground while his head was in the sky.
Yeah, and I think what keeps Prez grounded about being that top recruit is that he knows it means nothing if he doesn't continue to grow and perform at the next level. A lot of players will think they've made it when they get that accolade, but Prez knows it's just the beginning.
On the court right now for the Demon Deacons. They've got Bryant. Miller is out there with Cooper, and it's Beal in at the point guard position. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. No one near Prez as he lets it go. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass. Has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And Beal kicks it to Foster. Some nice passing by Wake Forest here. Now the feed to Ilgauskas. Just 4 to shoot. Down low, here's Cooper. Drops it in from 11 feet. The Huskies leading by 9. Now here's Prez. At the top of the key, Alabaster. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Demon Deacons. Miller kicks to Ilgauskas. To the paint. Prez brings the double team. Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And one reason why Prez jumped to the top of the prospect list is because he had a great coach during high school. Coach Washington Falls gave him incredibly sound fundamentals, and it's allowed Prez to have a strong base with how he plays.
And not only did Coach Falls help him with his foundation as a player, but he also provided tremendous insight and advice into the world of basketball and the world that's around us in basketball. So
Wake Forest trails by 6. Sokolov in a 2-guard. Martin is out there with Pierce. Then it's Reed, and it's Day in at the 1 spot. Ilgauskas against Martin. Right side, Bryant. Off target from outside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound.
Oh!
Hey! Ooh, wow. Man, the astounding boundability of Prez. Just a maniac when it comes to dunking the basketball.
They set the pick. Passes it to Ilgauskas. Off the pick. That one wide left.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Prez kicks to Reed. Dishes to Martin. Now here's Prez. Defended by Bryant. Prez passes to Martin. Puts it up from 15. Good on the jump shot. And it's a 10-point Husky lead. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ilgauskas dishes to Beal. To the middle. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist from Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Day kicks to Prez. 1:29 left here in the second half of the game. Shot from the low block, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And the Demon Deacons making a change here. Cooper's checked in. Here's Prez. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Tips it, but no good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Joseph, the pass to Prez. Cutting the screen. Prez dishes to Pierce. Here's Joseph. No good with the triple.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
That's his first personal foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line, Scott Cooper. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Cooper drops both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second half. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Mr. President. At the line for 2.
And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another.
Boy, you got to love the passion Prez plays with. When he's on the floor, he's going all out on every possession.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So it's Wake Forest now. Gaines kicks to Clarkson. There's the dish to Foster. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting Frosties. Mr. President. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Here's Cooper. The three-pointer, no good. And here is Prez. The tray offline. And so it's UConn with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.
hope you had a nice weekend. Just a reminder, your group biology projects are due in my inbox by 8 a.m. on Friday. If you don't get it to me by then, it's 10% off every day it's late. And make sure to work together on this. Don't let your partner take all the credit. It's only going to make the semester harder for you. Now let's get into today's lesson. I'm going to skip over what molecular biology is. You should have done your reading last night, so it should make more sense to you. Molecular biology deals with genetics and DNA, but it also focuses...
Get some of that, man. You can't touch me in this game.
Hi. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, hey. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure you had your part of the biology project.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Can I see it?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sure. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Should be in the cloud.
Oh.
Check your phone.
Okay.
Got it? Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Just to be clear, I wasn't trying to check up on you or anything. I just wanted... It's a group project.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry earlier for dozing off in class. We just had a late practice and then we had a...
We're good. Don't even worry about it. It's not a problem.
Yeah. I just didn't want you to think that I was a dumb jock or something like that.
We're good.
All
Don't
right.
make it awkward.
All right.
I forgive you as long as you bring the team to the title.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, my family's been big supporters of the team, and my parents get real cranky when they lose, so don't lose. It's simple, right?
Yeah, simple enough, I guess. So your dad was on the team, or?
Oh, no, my dad ran track. My mom played basketball. She's got her jersey in the drafters, too. So.
Wow, jersey in the rafters. That's what I'm up against.
Yeah, I mean, small, dainty shoes to fill. So, no problem, right? Good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Uh-huh. Oh, I am gonna miss you next year.
What are you talking about, man?
Come on, bro. You'll be pro next year.
You think so?
No, why would you stay for 2?
Well, I don't know. I honestly hadn't even thought about it yet. I mean, the draft is so far away, and there's still a lot of stuff to figure out. I mean, the season's long, right?
Yeah, well, you better start thinking about it. I mean, this season is almost over. All right? Anyway.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, back to it. And buckets. Thank you.
A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Oklahoma Sooners.
And classes are done for the night, and the students have made their way over from the dorms. You can just feel the building growing to a fever pitch as two major programs are going to collide in a showdown that'll affect the collegiate landscape heading towards the tournament.
And you know what? We've got plenty of road to travel before we get to the tournament. But this game kind of is a test for both of these teams. I mean, Prez and his teammates might be in for the biggest regular season test yet. And this building is going to be cracking. You can count on that.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Sokolov in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster. And it's Martin in at the power forward position. On up the court. Here's Splitter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Splitter's got his team on the board to start the game for the Huskies. And here's Edwards. Passes it to Hield. Now the feed to Hudson. And it's blocked, but he recovers it over Splitter. And once again off the mark by Oklahoma.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Edwards with it. A three. Nailed from three-point land.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Here's Prez. Feeds to Splitter. There's the dish to Joseph. Splitter against Hudson. Moves back up. And Splitter with the nice bucket inside. Splitter's got his second bucket tonight.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
There's the pick. Hield kicks to Hudson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Sooners shooting their first free throws of the game. Keefe is checked in for Alabaster. Good on both. The Huskies on offense.
When you talk about Prez, one thing that I think you need to keep in mind is that he epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete. I mean, never takes shortcuts in the classroom and is a very dedicated student off the court. Love to see that.
Yeah, and just talking to Prez for a few minutes, and you'll see how seriously he takes his academics, not just for himself, but for everyone in his life. And the fact he values that education speaks also, I believe, to his character.
Now Blair fires from the line, and he connects with the jumper. Ford's got his first points in this one. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Keefe against Gillis. Splitter sets a screen. He lobs it up. It's not going to go for him. We've got Ellis. Jordy out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
On the floor for UConn. Sokolov. He's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the center position. Now here's Prez. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Oklahoma moving it around. Pass to Blair. He dishes it to Hudson. And that one's drained from the low block. Hudson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Sooners. UConn with the ball. Prez passes to Splitter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
So Oklahoma ends up going with the new group. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, so far it's been a close one, and these teams seem to be very evenly matched.
And I think it's going to be one huge run that decides this game. Someone like Prez will get hot and just maybe make 5 in a row, and then it is curtains. So you can just kind of feel a change in the air here for the second half.
We've got Hudson. Hield is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4-man position. Kicks to Hudson. Pass to Edwards. Splitter against Hudson. Prez with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And for the Huskies, Sokolov. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Takes it from 10, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Grant Alabaster.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Prez. Martin the screen. Prez kicks to Martin. Ford with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Hield. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
UConn with the ball. It's a one-point game. Here's Prez. Rebounded by Hudson.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
The pass to Doherty. He feeds it to Hield. For the lead. Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got 7.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here. When you can make adjustments for the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Sooners have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. UConn trails by 5. Day kicks to Prez. Dishes it to Splitter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 13.
And the tremendous instincts of Prez, effortlessly zipping the ball over to his guys.
To the left wing. There's the feed to Ford. He kicks it to Blair. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a 3. And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession. Here is Day. Prez dishes to Splitter. The layup missed.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And here's Blair. And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Oklahoma making some changes. Warwick's checked in, and Hield subbed in for Ellis. Hield is out there with Richmond. Then there's Hudson, and it's Thornton in at the small forward. Hield with it. Richmond outside. Here's Hudson. Excellent D there from Pierce. UConn trails by 3. Now Prez, 11 feet away, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have.
Hield can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Prez. They get it again. And that one's good by Pierce.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that
basket. Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 1:42 left here in the 4th quarter. Martin's checked in for UConn. Joseph comes in for Keefe. 1:42 left in the second half of basketball. Hield's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here.
A lot of times you'll see a star player out of high school come in and only look to score when they get the ball. Prez is different in that regard. He knows the value of strong team play and is always willing to put the team first.
And, Greg, we've seen a number of players that say they have a team-first mentality, but the old saying is true. Actions speak louder than words. From what I understand about Prez, he'll demand a lot of his teammates, and as far as mental focus, he won't let them slide at all.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second half. Here's Hudson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And Oklahoma leads by 1.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Yeah, and I like the effort we're seeing because it's going to take that kind of effort, not just from him, but from the rest of his teammates as well if these guys are going to pull it out.
Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
The Sooners making a switch here. Ford's checked in. And a switch here also for UConn. Splitters checked in. Edwards. Passes to Hield. 32 seconds left here in the second half. There's a screen. And Doherty kicks to Hield. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they go to the intentional foul. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And so they foul intentionally. Ah. 17 seconds left in the second half of basketball. From deep three-point range. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's UConn with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure.
"24 Seconds" with Jason Richmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to relay this message to you with a heavy heart, but we may have to impeach the president. He's really struggling out there. He's shown flashes of the potential that made him the #1 player in the country, but the college game is a different beast. Guys are a little smarter, a little faster. The defenses can gang up on you, and you can't just jump over them. Who knows? Maybe we should have started at, like, governor or mayor, but I don't want to be too hasty, because he was coached by former college standout Washington Falls. So I think he can turn this thing around, and I hope so. If not for me, for our country.
joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. We've got the Michigan State Spartans taking on the UConn Huskies.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last 4 teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Michigan State Spartans. Hill is out there with Hawkins. And there's Davis. Then there's Valentine. And it's Wade in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's so evident just how impactful Prez is on the floor. I mean, he has the size and the skills that few point guards possess. And what sets him apart is his leadership on the floor.
Yeah, and Prez just has a cool and calmness about him that keeps the whole group on the same page. Even if things aren't going their way, you can't put a value on just how important that is to a team at any level. And it's why many think Prez is the next big thing at that point guard position.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Prez with the ball. And finished off by Prez.
And the astounding boundability of Prez, just a maniac when it comes to dunking the basketball.
Pass to Hawkins. Pass to Wade. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Joseph. There's the screen. Hill kicks to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short this time.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Martin dishes to Prez. Rob. Here is Hawkins. Here's Valentine. Knocks it loose. Wade kicks to Hawkins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For the Huskies, Sims is checked in, and it's Keefe in for Alabaster. And the Spartans also making a change. Evans, he's checked in for Davis.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Prez. D right on him.
And, you know, Prez isn't the guy who's just demanding of himself, but he's also demanding of his teammates, too.
Huskies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Prez. And so here's Michigan State, trailing by 2. Hawkins passes to Hill. There's the dish to Evans. The fader. No good off the back of the rim. UConn with the ball. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
And here's Hawkins. Evans kicks to Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Wade's got his second bucket of the night. The Huskies on offense. Sokolov, he's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Huskies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Splitter. Taking 2 shots.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And the game isn't neck and neck by any means, but one quick run, and we could be right back where we started.
And, you know, Prez is looking to keep his team focused so they can hold on to this lead and close the game out and get this W. I mean, I imagine he'll continue to assert his will in the second half of this ball game.
And so in the game for the Spartans, Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then there's Valentine. And there's Davis. And it's Wade in at the 5. Here's Prez. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Prez has got 6 points.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
Hawkins, he's got 5. Outside, Davis. Over to the wing. Valentine from outside off the mark. The Huskies leading by 5. Prez with the ball. Now guarded by Valentine. And the dunk by Alabaster.
What about the passing from Prez, shredding the defense with his exception? vision.
And the Spartans with possession. Hawkins kicks to Hill. He dishes it to Wade. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Wade's got his third bucket of the night.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Yeah, I think some of the players, Greg, quite honestly, are heavy legged. I mean, they don't seem to have been warmed up effectively here to start the second half.
Now here's Joseph. Outside Martin. Splitter dishes to Prez. Back to Splitter. Flex the pass. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. The Spartans with a fast break. Snatched up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Evans, he's checked in for Davis. Here's Prez. He's got 6. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Spartans making a change here. Walker's checked in. Hawkins passes to Evans. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Evans has got his first points of the game. Now here's Prez. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the layup is good. Prez has got 8 points.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
Dishes it to Evans. Poke loose. Prez kicks to Pierce. Pass to Prez. Back to Pierce. From 12 feet out. And it's good for 2. And UConn leads by 5.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Sokolov, he's in at point guard. Reed out there with Pierce. Then it's Keefe, and it's Sims in at the 5 spot. Hill dishes to Evans. Sweet little floater.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
And the Huskies call time here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Hawkins. Splitter. The layup missed.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Now the feed to Hill. Wide open look. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him. Here we go, the Spartans with a fast break. Hill leading the charge. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
1:15 left in the second half. Here's Hawkins. He kicks it to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spartans.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second half. Outside Hill. The pass to Hawkins. Wade against Woodard. Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
They had a foul to give there, but we'd rather not have it.
Floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 38 seconds left here in the second half, and now we've got the intentional foul. Alabaster. Prez kicks to Alabaster, so they foul intentionally. .35 seconds left in the second half, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Hey guys, Prez playing well. He's got 10 points and 4 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
And the Spartans with possession. It's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Michigan State. They're trailing by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Hill passes to Wade. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. And he is unable to get the second one. And an intentional foul right there. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Michigan State. They're losing by 4. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins kicks to Hill, puts it up. The Spartans again can't hit.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Knocks down the trifecta. 8 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Michigan State. They're down by 5. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. And so it's UConn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this.
Did you get the food I sent?
Yep, I got it, Mom, but Grant got most of it.
Oh, and tell her I love her. I love you.
Good. Maybe he'll make some shots next game.
Ooh, Mom, that's cold.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Look, Mom, I meant to tell you that I've been thinking about going pro next year.
I think you're making the right decision.
Wait, really? Mom, I thought you would have wanted me to stay for another year.
I do, but I don't. I mean, education is very important, and you know I'll be on your back about getting that degree.
Yeah, I know.
But this is your dream. Your daddy would tell you to take a chance on yourself, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he definitely would have, Mom. I mean, he never wanted me to settle for anything.
Exactly. So, let's get you a suit for the draft?
Yes, definitely, Mom. Oh, and can you send another casserole?
Oh, yes. Please do.
Tuna or chicken?
Definitely not tuna.
What's wrong with tuna?
Love you, Mom.
Love you, baby.
All right,
bye-bye.
Bye. Tuna. And stop eating all the casserole, man. Give me this.
Hey, I thought we were brothers now.
We are brothers.
Okay, so that means your food is my food.
You see all the dishes in the kitchen, man? You see all the dirty clothes around this apartment?
That's for the younger brother, okay? You, okay? I'm the upperclassman.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the UConn Huskies.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun. They'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. They've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the 4. Here's Joseph. No good on the triple. Lee with the ball. Duncan outside. Oh, trying for it. To the inside. Terry. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Jayhawks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And both free throws good for Lee. Kansas on D. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Now here's Prez, covered by Lee. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Prez.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
And so here's Kansas, following the bucket by the Huskies. And here is Lee. Knocked away. Alabaster with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Alabaster's got his first bucket of the night.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
The inside. Gaines. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. UConn trails by 6.
And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball. And what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
The Huskies on offense, and so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Lee, also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5 down low. Jayhawks leading by 6. Duncan in the corner. No good with the triple.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Here's Prez. No good from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And it's been a rough start to their title hopes, but you know that there's a lot of fight in Prez and the rest of his team. They aren't going to pack it in just yet.
Exactly. They didn't get this far simply by coasting. They've got great competitive spirit, They'll have to make some adjustments if they want to cut down the nets, but one big run, and they very well could be doing just that.
Sokolov, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Joseph in at small forward. Now Alabaster, and it's Prez, top of the key. Pass to Splitter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jayhawks leading by 9. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Lee out there with Duncan. And it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. Calderon kicks it to Gaines. Here's Lee. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Jayhawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Prez.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted. But there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than 1 season. I always think that's a personal call. I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if that is just wishful thinking from fans and boosters, or if it holds any water at all. But the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation. And you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
They set the pick. Lee kicks to Calderon. Feeds it to Terry. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. 4 on the clock. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. The putback. It's good on the putback. And Kansas leads by 10.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Splitter dishes to Joseph. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Duncan kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Terry. Unloads from 9. And that one hits back iron.
And, you know, we had a feeling this game might come down to the wire. And look where we are now. Somebody's going to make a huge play and bring home a title for their school.
Yeah, and if I had to guess as to which player is going to have that moment, I think it'd be Prez. I mean, he is starting to get that look in his eyes that you see in all the great ones, and you just get the feeling something big is on its way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks. He comes in for Joseph, and it's Keefe in for Alabaster. Jayhawks leading by 8. Now here's Jenkins. Here's Daniels. Out left to the wing. Dedmon. No good from the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sokolov, he's in at the point. Reed out there with Martin. Then it's Keefe, and it's Splitter in at the center, locking down the middle. And Jenkins kicks to Daniels. 11 feet away. Jenkins can't get it to go. UConn trails by 6. Prez passes to Keefe. Prez with the ball. Back to Martin. At the elbow, Prez. Cutting the screen. Now here's Prez. D right on him. Tries again. Nice jump shot. Good.
Total commitment that time from Prez. Really knifing through the defense and finishing with strength around the bucket.
Daniels kicks to Jenkins. They set the pick. Free throw line jump shot. Huskies with the rebound. Now the dish to Prez. He kicks to Splitter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Joseph, he's checked in for UConn. Alabaster comes in for Keefe.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now. A one-possession game.
Shot to stop the drought, and that one goes long.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. No good on that one. And the Huskies going the other way now. There's a minute left in the second half. Prez with the ball. Working on Lee.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
A good night of work for Splitter. He has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now a timeout called by Kansas. They trail by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Lee dishes to Gaines. Out of bounds, Kansas will take possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging.
Now a timeout called by Kansas. They're trailing by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Now here's Lee. He's covered closely, and he commits the intentional foul. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1.
And Prez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
And here's Lee.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
UConn with the ball. The Huskies on offense. They're on a 20-7 run.
mostly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Now a timeout called by Kansas. They're losing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Gaines kicks to Terry. For 3, Williams misses the 3. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Nice D from Williams. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's UConn with the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure break they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation, being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the
Ow. I can't believe I'm about to go pro.
Think about it. Just yesterday, you were doing biology projects.
That's right. You didn't believe I could get it done on time.
I feel so bad about that, but you pulled through.
Of course I did. It's crazy how long ago that feels. You ever feel like everything's changing and you have to adapt so quick all the time?
Yeah, but some things don't have to change.
I guess you're right. I mean, Coach Falls is backing me up. My mom.
And me? I'm backing you up, I think.
Nah. You got it all wrong, Al. I'm backing you up.
Ah, okay. So you're my Scottie Pippen?
I like to think of myself as your James Worthy.
You're gonna do great, babe.
I'm glad you're here with me. Whoa, you see that?
Make a wish.
That's pretty cool.
So where do they have you now?
Oh, man, I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, look, I did my part. I was getting you open looks all season. And don't forget me next time you get an award. Grant is solely responsible for my basketball success.
Look, man, I won't even have to do all that. You're going to be up there with me.
Man, maybe, but I'll probably be in Europe somewhere next year.
Whoa, Europe, man. Look, I can't see that there's possibly 30 guards in the NBA who are better than you.
Maybe not, man, but we'll see how it goes.
Nah, I'm serious.
Prez, don't worry about me, all right? We'll link up, man. Anytime you want to log on the sticks and lose a game or two, I'll be there. But no, seriously, I'm good, man. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate that, man. It means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Look, let me practice my my speech. I got to thank the person who is responsible for most of the points that I've scored this year, my homie, and the person that I always beat in video games, Grant Alabaster. Any words, Grant?
No, I feel like T.O. right now. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate.
All right, man, enough. Yeah. You won't have, are you really gonna cry when we're up there?
I'm really getting a little emotional right now.
Okay.
Let's finish the game.
Yeah, let's do it. Are you crying because I'm beating you so bad?
It's not funny. Okay.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, the big man on campus.
Yes,
Grab
sir.
that basketball and bring it over. Make yourself useful.
All right.
Oh, so you do remember how to pass the ball.
I never forgot how to pass. They just keep asking me to shoot. So
Good
what's
to
the
see
man
you.
to do? You too.
Mr. President, huh? That got out of hand pretty quick.
Well, it's a catchy name. What can I say?
Hey, look, if you want to hang around, I got the 6th graders coming in here in a minute.
Remember coming in here every Saturday? You know, you were hard on me even then.
I only know one way, and that's how it works.
And that's why I'm here. Look, I can't talk to my college coaches, and I trust you more anyway, but I need to get ready. Pre-draft camps are coming up, and then summer league, and then, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, you help out today, and then we'll get to work.
Get to work like today?
Yeah, like as soon as they leave.
All right.
Is there any better time?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you get ready and stay ready, you ain't got to get ready when somebody call you to get ready.
I like it.
And you know what? Be careful, because one of these kids coming in here could dethrone you in the next 10 years.
I don't know about that.
Spread out those cones for the dribble drills.
Where you want them?
On the ground, on either side of the paint, same way we've been doing for the last 10 years.
All right. I didn't know if you had a new drill or if it's the same old drills or what.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it.
I know, that's your style. Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah, I guess this is Prez. Who is this?
Okay, thank you. Please hold for Mike Krzyzewski.
Excuse me, who did you say? Hello?
Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am. It's not that often that you get a call out of the blue from someone like you, so yeah.
Well, I've got a very good reason for calling, I can assure you. On behalf of USA Basketball, I'd like to officially invite you to be a part of our team.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, yes, amazing.
You were absolutely terrific this season in college, and we think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Wow, Coach, that is an unbelievable offer. I don't know what to say.
So, does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always dreamed of, representing my country in a way like this, so I'm in.
That's amazing. We'll get you some additional details shortly, and I'm really looking forward to coaching you at our next mini camp this summer.
All right, thanks, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you. Coach K, USA, USA, USA. Oh, I gotta call my mom.
Welcome, everyone, to an incredible event tonight featuring many of the world's greatest athletes. USA. George is checked in for Green. Butler comes in for Klay Thompson. And Prez is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And on the international stage like this, it is always amazing to see the best and brightest of the United States come together. So many teams represented here today.
And the saying is country before club. And as much as all these stars like to battle it out in the NBA, they all have one goal when playing in the red, white, and blue. An incredible collection of talent for sure, and one mission in mind: win it.
Brokoff, defended by Durant. Dishes to Exum. 5 to shoot. For the 3. That one, no good. Nice D from Cousins. Team USA leading by 6.
And Paul George, as we've seen, back with the U.S. team, and great to see. Undaunted by his injury in a national team scrimmage a few years back. And that compound fracture, one of the more gruesome injuries we've ever seen. But George is one of the world's best players, and this is certainly where he belongs.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Australia needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Butler. And now Team USA on the break. He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's 8 points here for Cousins. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stunts for Team USA?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
And that injury that George suffered jump-started the conversation about balancing players' wishes to represent their country with the interests of their NBA teams.
Yeah, and listen, it cost him an entire season and really set back a Pacers team that was among the best in the East. A tough pill to swallow, no doubt, if you're an NBA team owner. But players will play one way or the other. It's all about trying to just limit the risk and that wear and tear, which is a concern.
Prez kicks to Cousins. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Dellavedova. Brokoff. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And welcome back, everybody. Platoon swap here for Team USA. Team USA leading by 16.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point, because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-stars. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
Anderson passes to Mills. The shot will not fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And finished off by Anderson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Sokolov hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the call will be against Prez.
I'm
That's his
Prez,
first foul of the
and
game.
I approve
and
that
the
steal.
bonus will go to the free throw line.
Presidential
Well,
pardon.
it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and the Brow, and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
And what an honor it has to be for Prez to be representing his country on perhaps one of the biggest stages of basketball. Prez showed what he's capable of in college, and with his skill set, it wasn't too surprising to see him named to the team. Overall, it's been an incredible learning experience for Prez.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Australia. Exum comes in for Patty Mills. And finish off by Prez.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Now here is Della Vedova. Defense is right there. Passes it to Bogut. Now the feed to Anderson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. With Prez and being named to this team, USA Basketball will traditionally call in one standout college player to fill out the roster. Prez was that guy for this tournament.
Well, he was a standout in college, and you know about how high expectations are for Prez at the next level. He's been getting a taste of basketball at the highest level in this tournament. It just has to be an honor for him to be able to be a part of Team USA.
Irving's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
Here's Anderson. That's short off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Prez with the ball. 8 points for him. Oh, the lob to Irving.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Team USA leading by 18. Teams changing it up here. Australia trails by 18.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size and can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Prez. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
And what can you say about the impact Coach K has had on USA Basketball? Has led the team to victories in every major tournament. More importantly, though, has brought the prestige back to the program. The best of the best in the U.S. once again line up to be a part of the national team.
And with Coach K, that is what I think people forget. USA Basketball was underachieving in tournaments before he took over in 2006.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, Coach K was the perfect guy to ignite a real passion for players to get excited about representing their country again. I mean, had the gravitas with all the pros because of his legendary status as a college coach, knows how to manage people and players, and these stars, and he's had them playing unselfishly and as a unit his entire tenure. Credit to Coach K for sure, but also to the players as well.
Back to Bogut. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Dellavedova buries it from three-point range. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Prez, defended by Dellavedova. Prez dishes to DeRozan. Anthony kicks to Prez. Lob pass to George, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Prez just threading the needle once again, a real nuisance to deal with in pick-and-roll sets.
Australia trails by 19.
And guys, this is something that happens in every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they've played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title is on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
Back to DeRozan. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got his sixth rebound on the night. Dellavedova. And no good trying to get that one. And if you're just tuning in, one item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Prez passes to Jordan. Here's Prez. It's good from long range.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons, Melbourne, Australia, and Louisiana State University. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dragan Bender from Croatia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Chris Dunn from Providence College. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield from Freeport, Bahamas, and the University of Oklahoma. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Jamal Murray from Kitchener, Canada, and the University of Kentucky. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marquise Chris from the University of Washington. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select With the 10th pick in the Domantas Sabonis from Kaunas, Lithuania, and Gonzaga University. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Taurean Prince from Baylor University. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Yorgos Papagiannis. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select
Welcome to the NBA, gentlemen.
Can't believe we made it, man.
Yep. All right, so practice tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm just joking. Enjoy the off-season. But get ready to hit it hard in the fall.
We will be.
Yo, Prez, we got a jet.
Okay.
Things to do.
Who's this? See you guys. Oh, that's my agent. Just talking to some shoe companies. Already? Yep.
Good stuff, man.
Thanks.
Crushed it.
I appreciate it.
When you're hot, right?
We'll hit the gym.
All right. All right, so this is our trainer and your trainer, Xavier Cross.
Mr. Cross, it's nice to meet you.
Can't wait to work with you.
Xavier really is the best, and it's his job to make sure that you're healthy through the whole season, so do not be shy about reaching out to him.
100%. Anything doesn't feel right. Right, do you feel off? Just call me. Don't be a tough guy about these things.
Even if I'm sick, have the flu, something like that?
Anything. How do you think Michael Jordan got through his flu game? The trainers were right there.
Yeah, see, we got everything covered. So all you need to worry about is putting the ball in the hoop.
Well, that's what I do.
All right, good. All right, we got more stuff to check out.
All right, see you soon.
I'm going to be back because I've got this, you know the tweak thing I did to my neck?
Yeah, it's chronic. We'll take care of that.
It's chronic. That sounds good. All right, let's go. It's fine.
Medical term.
It'll be fine.
See you, Coach.
Anybody wants a piece?
Guess the crown is heavy. Anyway, appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon. Whew. Didn't know I was signing up for an entourage when I got drafted. I mean, it's annoying, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, Mr. President. All right, see you around next.
All right, buddy.
I mean, I can't shake these reporters.
Don't worry about that. Keep an eye on your teammates. Those are the guys who will hold you up.
Hope so.
I know so.
All right, man.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Denver. I just got picked up.
Denver. Oh. What's up? I heard you were coming through. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man. Everybody knows you, man. President.
Prez.
Yeah.
Even you know the nickname, huh?
It's a catchy name.
I guess so. So,
Yeah.
Where you from?
Seattle.
Denver from
Yes. from
Seattle.
Good one. Like, everyone has said that one already.
Okay, so first time I met you. So.
Nice to meet you. What system you playing on?
What system?
Mm-hmm.
Any system you want to get beat on. That's the system I play on.
Okay, Prez. Listen, bruh. This right here, this is you right now. I can see it. This is
Uh-huh.
all you. But 2K, any system, that's Denver.